tattoo.
Why do you need a tattoo?
I've always wanted one.
Game's on. I'll think about it. Just get out of here.
Dad, I got some more news.
Well, tell me about it, I guess.
Jeez. So, I found out how you get it done. First of all, we go to the place, right?
Right.
And then we talk to that tattoo artist about what he would think would be best for me. And then we get a plan down. I sit down, shave the hair in the area if needed, clean the area with antibacterial soap, place a fresh needle into the gun, and we coat clean with antibacterial soap, place fresh gun and the needle, and we coat the area with petroleum jelly to keep it moist. And we dunk the needles into the ink to get desired colors, and we change with different colors. Then, while our working, he wipes off the excess, and this might need multiple sessions based on how much you have or how many tattoos you want done. And then,
well, what I gotta say is there won't be multiple sessions because you're not getting one of those big, massive tattoos. But it sounds like a pretty refined and safe process, so I'll consider it some more. Regina, get out here.
yeah.
All right, thought about some more. Start seems all right, so there's got to be some dangers you got to tell me about here. So let's hear them.
So, I might have an allergic reaction to the tattoo dyes, which may develop years later. Signs of an allergic reaction include a rash at the tattoo site. I also may have a skin infection, such as a staph infection or tuberculosis. I might also have formation of keloids, which are overgrowth of scar tissue. Bloodborne diseases such as hepatitis B, HIV, and tetanus. These can be contracted by using contaminated tattoo needles that haven't been sanitized.
Also, make sure we don't do that.
Also, interference with future magnetic resonance imaging (MRI) tests, or burning or swelling at the tattoo site.
All right, appreciate you being honest about the risks. So, what actually happens in the skin? I'm curious. I've never really known myself.
So, basically, the wounds made by the needles cause inflammation. The immune system then reacts by sending white blood cells known as macrophages. This heals the area and sucks up the ink and holds it in its place in the dermis and attempts to eat it up. However, it cannot do so. It never carries it away, so it does not spread to a new spot. And that is how the ink sticks.
I see. So it thinks it's something bad and holds it in place so it doesn't spread throughout the body, but it really isn't a bad thing, and so it gets held there. That makes sense.
So your body basically takes it in as a foreign substance.
I see.
It tries to get it out, but it cannot because it's lodged in there.
Thank you, Kat. Your chances are looking up, but I'm still not sold on this.
Hey, Dad.
What's that?
I invited a friend over.
Oh, why?
Because I wanted him to talk to you about his tattoos.
Oh, all right. Well, who is it?
Hank Fido, aka Hank the Tank. Oh, look, he's here. Hey, Hank.
What's up, Kat? So, yeah, when I got my tattoos, I was in the U.S. military, as you can see, and I got some rough stuff here to make it look like my skin's just permanently beat up, because, you know, I love the pain of war, and, yeah, what I did was, after I got my tattoos, I had to moisturize them and keep them real clean for 2 weeks, and there was no sun or swimming for me, and after that, really all it came down to was keeping the sticky clothes away from it, and yeah, that's about it. You just really don't want to let it get infected because that's really bad for you. So you just got to look after them for a couple weeks, and then they take care of themselves, and you got some sweet ink like me.
See, it's not that bad.
Yeah, so I know this guy. He's from work. He's real reliable, so yeah, I think he'll fix you right up. Hi, Leonard. How's it going? Hi, Kat. How are you?
Good, are you?
Mr. Sandy. Was a rough day at work Friday, wasn't it? So, first off, I want you to understand the reasons people get tattoos. It's not to look cool or anything. It's typically family reasons, cultural reasons. That was a big thing for me. See here, this peacock? That was the symbol of my great-great-grandmother's Indian tribe, and I got it on my arm. And see, my great-grandfather, he lived on an island off the Atlantic, and they ate, slept, and breathed fish. So I got one of those on my arm right here. So yeah, there's very deep meanings to these tattoos. Also, I want to warn you that you should not be under the influence of anything when you are making these choices. Because this one time I was on several substances and I ended up with some sort of big cat on my stomach, and you don't want that. You really don't. You don't want to wake up in the field with random ink on your body. So I would recommend one of these, since you told me you were more in the gothic realm of things. So I got a lot of skulls here, some spookiness. Some have color, some don't. Not really sure what you're into here, but you can go ahead and pick one or two out. I don't know what you're going for.
So I don't really know if my dad would allow me to get a sleeve. I think we should just do something smaller.
How about that?
How about something like a thimble? Like maybe like something like you could just free draw into my body.
I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I do have to warn you. I am a very trusted tattoo artist. My shop is ranked 2.5 stars. That's pretty good if you're not familiar with the internet. So, all I gotta say is the guys that gave me these, turns out they put Crayola marker ink in with the normal ink, and we consider where that found its way to the skin because I no longer have tattoos in those areas. All I'm trying to say is you're in good hands and these tattoos will turn out just fine. So, I'm still going to refer you back to these sleeves.
So I have an idea. So right here on your arm you have that tattoo.
Yeah.
I feel like you should do that like to mine, like something like that, like right here, my neck.
Oh, yeah, like these. These have pretty deep meaning too. Those are warrior symbols of my great aunt and uncle who meant a lot to me. They actually raised me from the age of 12 to 12 and a half when my parents had to go on vacation or something. It might have been work, hell, I don't remember. So, alright, I think we can do that.
So I think like the cultural one's right here on the inside of the wrist, and then the neck tattoo. And I was looking for something maybe a design on my arm, the rest of my arm maybe.
Alright, we'll get you done. So, alright, there it is. I got each of my ex-wives' names right here in Chinese, and yeah, just don't make choices you're gonna regret there, honey.